Hello, I'm Amanda, your ambience music producer, and welcome to my brand new series about scoring games. There's literally an imprint of my headphones in my hair. Can you see it? That's crazy. Okay, I guess that's part of my life. This little series, you will join me here in the studio in a way that you usually don't. This will be more of a live feeling because it basically is. I'm using OBS and streaming everything through there. And you can follow the workflow really smoothly in detail, exactly the way I work. And I think that this can be a fun way for you to take part in the creative process and see how I actually create the music behind the scenes. Through this entire series, you will take part in the creative process, how I make the music, how I think when I make the music, listen to a lot of music and details and stuff. If this sounds like something for you, make sure to subscribe to my channel. This is just the part 1 of this series. There will be more episodes where I will go through music scoring for games. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well, because otherwise you will miss every episode that I will release, and you don't want that. This is part 1, and today we will talk about the inspiration and work that goes into making music for a game. I have been working with a game developer for some time now, and I've come up with a bunch of tracks that I think that you guys will really enjoy listening to, and the creative process behind them, because scoring is so special because it's based on so much feeling more than just creating, a pop track or something like that for the charts. This is something entirely else, and it goes a lot of depth and authenticity and feeling into every creation. And I think a lot of composers can agree with this. It's a very emotional thing to do, and it takes a lot of inspiration from inside the mind to create something like this, and also have an eye or an ear for the magic, that little extra touch that will just elevate the games, in this case, games or film, to the next level. Oftentimes you just want the game to be elevated by the music. You don't want it to take over too much. There are cases where music actually becomes like a song in games. It could be like the intro maybe, or like a boss fight. So let's dig into a little bit of a backstory. I started my own business last year. So working as a music producer is part of what I do for a living today, as well as filmmaking, a lot of filmmaking. When it comes to music, the styles and genres can really differ between clients, because it depends obviously what company it is or what kind of purpose the music is for. Every day is a creative day, and that is my dream job, and this is what I love doing. It's also very challenging to work in a creative field. You have to step into another person's brain to understand what they are thinking. I think that's one of the most fun parts of working creatively. By putting myself outside of my comfort zone in every project makes me develop my skills way faster than if I were to just sit alone in my bedroom making beats, even though that is what I love doing also. But this really helps me develop my skills in a very fast pace. So this time I got in contact with this game developer that needed music for a space-themed action-adventure PC game. And I actually can't talk about the details or what game it is right now. It's a long process for game developers to get anything to work, to go from the creative stage to a released product. There's so many details that have to work together for a game to be released. As soon as I will know if the game will be released or when, I will definitely tell you. Did I say that it was a space-themed game? Yeah. If you know anything about me already, this is me. Like, if I were to do a game, like, it's space themed, it's epic, it's cool, it's a little bit vintage. It's just everything that I stand for. So I was like, I need to do this game. The best part is to work with a game developer that, like, of course they have guidelines on how they want the sound to sound like, but most of this music is created with my, like, creative freedom and aesthetic taste. And that is the most fun client to work with, if you ask me. So I thought that I will let you into the music making so that you can see how I work. You know, get a glimpse of the software and techniques that I'm using. And did I mention that this is only one of several videos that are, like, similar to this one? Wait, what? What was that? Oh, it says that you have to hit the thumbs up on this video if you like it. Nice. Let's dig into the first little project. Ta-da! I probably mentioned it 1 million times before, but if you're new here, I'm a Pro Tools user. So I work in Pro Tools for everything that I do. I've just gotten really used to this DAW and I've used it for many, many years. I got some guidelines for how to work on this music, and they did it very smart to categorize these songs into moods. So we simply started with the low intensity moods, like the most chill in the background tracks. There are some things to think about when creating these, since these tracks are being used as, like, background noise. Like, basically, it's not supposed to be a song. It's not supposed to take over the show, like, hello, now it's the Manda show. No, this is background music, and it's supposed to be, like, really enhance the feeling that the gamer has playing the game. It's gonna enhance the mood. This is one of the dark low intensity. A little bit creepy. Walking around on planets, there could be someone lurking behind any corner, moon landscape. Let's just listen to this texture. This is just like I call it moon wind, although there's no wind on the moon, but what it sounds like, it's just really, really soft and moody. Yeah. Whatever song you ever make, like, it's really nice with noise in the background because it really enhances something in the track that makes it a lot more interesting. Let's get into the moon. The moon is made in pigments. Okay, let's talk about pigments. I love pigments. Pigments by Arturia. This is such a, I would swear, freaking great instrument VST. Like, this is packed, I tell you, with cool synthesizers. But they are also 100% customizable. There's so much you can do within pigments. We're not going to talk about that today, but this is absolutely my favorite plugin, and I have used it for everything throughout this process. I love pigments. I've actually used, like, layers of sound to create this texture. So it's a synthesizer in the back, and it's built with a noise. Here you can hear it. This is a leaves noise. So it just builds up on top of a synth. Right? Creates this really cool texture. After that, I have been using different kinds of instruments, like the space horn. I call it a space horn. There we go. This gives like this thrilling feeling of some distant like planet somewhere, and it's just so far away. That kind of vibe, and I really like it. I usually add these things to any track that I make when I want to make this eerie, huge vibe. Next layer is the depth, because we want this to be dark, like darkish, moody. So eerie. You get the point. Really moody and cool, creating depth. The alien scratch. What is that even? Yeah, that's also pigments. Are we surprised? No. This sounds kind of weird, but this is really cool with the layering of everything else. If you stay in this video, you will see the final result, by the way, so stay tuned for that. So this is going on, and then there's a long one. I love this. Really cool. You get the point, and then we have another like alien sound that is this. Just a deep bass, elevating the mysterious vibe. And this just goes on and on. The melody, the sonar. This is actually made in Expand. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. It's really, really dope. How cool is that? Like, it's a lonely little sonar in space. Create this eerie melody. And this builds up from the middle to the end of the song or the track. Expand, by the way, is a Pro Tools. It's from Air. Air creates this plugin, and it comes with Pro Tools. This is the thing with music production. It's better to become like really good at the basics before jump into buying, like spending so much money on plugins. It's such a waste of time, except from payments. Because that is not free, my friends, but it was totally worth every penny. I think that the rule here is if you can justify why you buy something, go ahead and buy it. Like, if it's gonna help you workflow, go ahead and do it. And also my headphones are totally broke down. It's sad. Like, look at this. This is not reasonable. Like, please, be dynamic. Please, can you sponsor me? Look, this is not okay. Well, I guess I am using them a lot. That is all the parts of this track. We should listen to it in its whole. Let's do it. You ready? So, no, pause. So, that was the dark mood track, low intensity, like darkish low intensity track. And I really love this one. It feels like I get this a little bit of Hans Zimmer vibe to parts of it, but I feel like it's still my thing and it's my kind of moody sounds and vibes to it. Please comment down below if you feel like you resonate with this music and maybe it reminds you of something else that isn't me, Hans Zimmer, or anything. Maybe it's a game you've played or a movie that it reminds you of. Please let me know. It would be really fun to discuss in the comment section. This was the first track, like out of many, and I loved showing you this. I've been wanting to do it for a long time now. Remember, this is just the first episode out of several, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it already, and a thumbs up would be very appreciated since you help me in the algorithm, and also to let me know if you like this concept and I can do more videos like this. It feels like I come closer to you this way, just sitting beside me here in the studio. I like that vibe a lot. Let me know what you think, and I can't wait to do the next episode. Check out my other videos on my channel, like this one or this one. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!